This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV. We're at the Stonebridge ABC Club here in London for the James DeGALE Media Day. If you're wondering why I'm a little bit out of breath, it's because Jim McDonald just took me through a 40-minute pad session. Why are you laughing?
You're the 4-minute round you now. He's blowing out of his arse. He's good though.
I'm alive still. How you doing?
All good. All
Everything good?
Yeah, man. Training nice, feeling good. Can't wait for March 1st, next Saturday.
What's your weight like at the minute?
About £8 up, but yeah, but £8-9 over. Simple, normal, easy.
Your opponent, who I've asked everyone's name for. First of all, can you pronounce your opponent's name? Right, it is GEVORG KHATCHIKAN.
Khatchikan.
Yeah.
Okay.
20-0. Fights out of Holland. Hasn't fought out of Holland, so this is his first time.
It's Armenian though.
Yeah, Armenian, but all his fights have been in the Netherlands. How much footage have you seen of him?
To be honest, Cougs, I ain't seen too much. I don't know too much about him. Ain't seen too much footage. And these ones are normally the dangerous ones, so I can't afford no slip-ups. Do you know what I'm saying? No one really knows too much about him. It's a bit of a weird one, to be honest, but the level of opposition he's fought ain't been the greatest. So once he gets in the ring with me and I give it to him, then he's going to know about opposition.
We obviously know that Mick and Hennessy Sports yourself involved in this purse bid scenario with the Mayweather promotions and Badou Jack. Was there part of you that might have thought you're just going to wait for that rather than take a fight in between?
No, I needed a warm-up. Obviously, everyone knows, no, everyone don't know, that I had an operation after my last fight. I had something called Gilmore's groin. It's basically a torn groin. So 10 days after my last fight, I had an operation. They sewed it back up, stitched it back up, put a mesh. So it's nice now. It's nice. So that's why the last couple performances have been just average. I've been getting through them. It ain't been exciting. I've been getting through them, right? And if you watch closely in the last fight, there's a couple of times where I was moving and I nearly fell over. I couldn't throw my left hand properly. Obviously, turning, I couldn't do that. Training and fighting's been very frustrating and very difficult because of the injury. And 2 weeks before the fight, I said, Jim, I can't do this. I've got to go and check this out. I've got to go and see where it is. We went to Gary Lewin. And he said, James, I'm not too sure if you should fight. You've got something called Gilmore's groin. It's a torn groin. I said, I'm fighting. It's only 10 days away. It's only 2 weeks away. I've been training for the past whatever months with it, so I might as well just fight. So that's why I've just been getting through the fights. So I know I feel like I'm sounding like a parrot. I keep on repeating myself, but this fight, I want to put on a performance. That's what I do. It feels like the last year or whatever, I'm going performance. I want to put on a performance. Yeah, definitely. But now that I'm injury-free, you will see a performance.
So, how would you assess your performance with Dyer Davis in the last fight? Would you say it was down to the reasons you just gave?
100%. It was like I just got through it, kind of thing. It was like if you watch the fight, as I say, there's a couple of times where I nearly went over because my groin. I couldn't throw my left hand properly. Everything was off the front hand. I think I'm going to see a big difference next Saturday. You will see a big difference next Saturday. But I just don't want to. I didn't want to say it after the fight because I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses. But really, I had an operation. Yep, they put me asleep and sorted it out.
Okay. Next Saturday in Bristol. I just want to point out first, we won't be in Bristol.
I just babbled on there. It felt like I just babbled on for like about 6 minutes.
No, it's all right. That's cool. Don't worry. It's a power. We're not in Bristol. We're not in Bristol next week. We're in Scotland. Well, the Scotland one was announced a while ago, but we are sending someone to Bristol to cover it on behalf of IFL TV. You just wait and see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nice, pretty girl. And, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not really. It's a geezer.
Oh God.
Oh. But he knows his stuff. He knows his boxing. So he's a guy called Dewey Powell who does stuff for boxing Wales, but because it's up that way, he's going to come and cover the show for us, touch wood, so he'll be there on our behalf. Shame, you know, listen, I don't like missing your fights and that, but Team IFL. You trying.
You proper sit on the fence, don't you?
I've got to sit on the fence. You understand why I sit on the fence, right?
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah.
This is the fence here, I'm sitting on it right now. Anyone can come and join me on this fence, you know. Yeah. You, whoever, it doesn't matter. Any other super middleweight in the country can come and sit on this fence with me. So this is your first fight back since Christmas, so have you been in the gym ticking over?
I have. Well, after my last fight, 10 days after I had the operation, so I couldn't do nothing for like 3 weeks. I started training about the 3rd or the 4th, I think it was the 4th of January when Jim got back from Tenerife. First 10 days was ticking over, like light running and light things in the gym. But the past six weeks, I've stepped it up, sparring well, running well, everything's healed, I'm feeling good, and I'm just can't wait for next Saturday. I really can't. It feels like I can't bother to talk no more, Coos. Like, it just feels like I need to get in there and just let my boxer do the talking now. That's why I've been keeping it on the D-Lo. No one's really heard about me. I haven't really done no interviews. I haven't really been out there. It just feels like I'm not in a position just yet to be out there calling people out and making too much noise. Not yet, but soon, once I win that world title, and that's going to happen very, very soon, then I'll be back making some noise.
This eliminator against Badou Jack, when I spoke to Mick the other day, he said it was more than likely that you're going to have to go over there to have this fight. Yeah. So, a bit disappointed. Yeah, in an interview with Mick the other day.
That's sweet. Oh, well, that's sweet, yeah.
Because I did ask him, it was one of the first questions I asked him, is it likely to be over here or over there? Yeah. And he said it's more than likely to be over there.
Okay,
so.
Well, that's sweet. I'm nice with that.
You prefer it over here, though, wouldn't you?
Listen, they pay...
or would you?
Listen, to box on a Mayweather card, on the undercard, in a final eliminator, that's a bit of me. That's a bit of me. But obviously, I wouldn't mind it over here with home advantage. But listen, wherever it is, I'm going to beat him, trust me. I'm, as I say, when I get my chance, I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to take it with both hands. So there won't be no slip-ups. So wherever it is, I'm going to have to deal with it. If it's over in Vegas, perfect, let's do it. If it's over here, even better. But I'm not fussed, and that's on a serious note. They pay me well, go over there, I'll do the shit, that's it.
I think the stumbling block was first-class tickets for about 1,500 of Mayweather's entourage. That's what I think it was.
What was it again?
No, I think the stumbling block was like 1,500 of Mayweather's coming over here, first class on Virgin, with the free, the free snacks and all that.
Imagine, yeah, the money team can imagine. But it would be great if Mick could get over here. Can you imagine if they come over here with sell?
He said he's going to try. He said he's 100% going to try, but likely to be over there. But he said he's 100% going to try and get it.
If Floyd Mayweather wants to win this bid, he will. Yeah. Come on, he's the money man. He can do what he wants. But this is going to tell a lot. We're going to see what he thinks his fight is worth, right? So we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see indeed.
But that's on March the 14th. That's 2 weeks after my fight. So it's about getting this fight out of the way and just waiting for March the 14th, and then we'll know a lot more what's going down.
What's March the 14th?
It's the purse bid.
Right, for the date for the purse bid. Gotcha. Right, okay.
Sorry, a bit confusing there.
Sorry, I've just done 40 minutes with McDonald, haven't I? Just give me a chance. Right, now the last time I interviewed you was in your house, and we spoke about, which is now the inevitable rematch which has happened between Carl Froch and George Groves. So, first of all, are you at all surprised that this rematch is even taking place?
No, I think the public wanted it. So it was only right for it to happen. And
like I said, George Groves forced himself into an IBF mandatory position by going to New Jersey and appealing, etc., which worked in his favour. Yeah. And he's got the fight that, listen, not only does George want, but I think the majority of British boxing fans do want to see this fight. I'm sure you want to see this fight.
I want to see it again. Yeah, I want to see it again.
What happened the second time round?
Second time round, I'm not too sure, honestly. It's a 50-50. I don't know who to go for. Like, going by the last fight, a majority of people are going to go for Groves. They are. Because for a majority of the fight, Froch was getting pinged. He was getting pinged, but he was coming on late on, and he ended up stopping him. At the end of the day, he stopped George Groves. But I'm not too sure if Froch took him lightly as well. Like, physically, he was in good shape. Like, he was in very good shape. Because he come on late on. But mentally, I'm not too sure you find. Look at this little mug. Who does he think he is? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, really? So I'm not too sure.
Maybe, listen, a common thought about the fight would be possibly what you just said there, where it's quite finely poised this time. The first fight, Carl was a heavy favourite. George was a massive underdog. Going into this fight, you can't really tell.
No.
Really predict what's going to happen.
Do you know what I think Groves could get this? Everyone I ask as well, like everything's down the middle, and it's very 50-50 this fight. Some people go for Groves, some people go for Froch, but yeah, I'm not too sure.
Not too sure. And it seems like their war of words continues more or less as it did from the fight. They were on ringside the other day, so this should be an interesting build-up leading up to this fight.
It should be interesting. To be honest, I like the way Froch gets down. I've said this before. I actually think Froch's a good fighter, and I like the way he gets down. Groves, God, the amount of people I get on Twitter saying, "Why didn't he give you the rematch?" Because that would have been massive back then. That would have been good. The rematch, number 2 being Groves, would have been big. And the amount of people I get, what a little muppet. Who does he think he is? So I'm not too sure if he's changed people's perception about him.
Right, here's a question for you. Take away the world titles. There's 2 world titles on the line. No.
Box better opposition than.
Hold on, that wasn't going to be the question. My question is, take away the 2 world titles that are on the line in this fight. Take away the rematch and how big the rematch is. The first fight, Froch v Groves, would you say that hype-wise, it was bigger than when you fought Groves? Because both were pay-per-view. Yeah. But would you say hype-wise, more people were excited about seeing you and George? Because I remember around that time, it was a big hype around that fight, especially when you 2 were on the ringside. Yeah. George Groves Froch has become bigger after what's happened at the end of the fight. So this which makes the rematch massive. But what would you say was a bigger fight hype-wise? Froch v Groves won, or DeGALE and Groves?
I don't know.
It's hard for you to say, I suppose, because you're in the fight.
Yeah, I don't know, but mine was big. The breath, because I started, the breath stinks. But really it does though. That's what I'm saying. Really it does. It really does stink, and I had to tell him. And obviously Froch time. But the ugly kid and all that, that's him, innit? I'm like, and I think, to be honest, I think that sold it, and that's what turned a lot of people against me, because I told him about himself.
You watched that ringside clip of you 2. And it made you cringe, it made you cringe a little bit, didn't it? Because you told me it made you cringe a little bit.
Madness.
You were going a bit OTT.
I did go. Yeah, of course, I did go a bit over the top.
It sold the fight, James. It sold the fight.
That's why there was 15,000 people there. That's why it was on pay-per-view kind of thing. So, do you know what? It happens. It's boxing. I love it. It's a part of it.
It's a part of it. And without that, then, our thing wouldn't be as thing if all the drama behind the scenes. We don't film the fight, so we sort of want the drama. I ain't going to lie. We want the drama. We want outspoken boxers. That's why we like people like Fury, yourself. Tell it, how you think it, whether they like you or not. Finally, on this situation, ideally, you win this world title this year within the next 6 months, right? Which is a possibility. You to fight the winner of them 2 in a massive.
So they keep on going on about this being the biggest British fight ever. But if I win my world title, when I win my world title, and I box the winner with 3 titles on the line, that would be humongous. I'm trying to think, in history, has it ever happened, 2 British fighters with 3 belts on the line? Has that ever happened? I'm trying to think, at all weights, with 3 belts on the line. So that would be history making within itself. So, as I say, only time will tell, but I'm 1 fight away from boxing for the WBC world title. So, as I say, man, everything's looking good. And if I carry on winning and carry on looking good, there's some massive fights out there for me. But I've been keeping the dealer because I don't want to make too much noise, just as I said, just yet, because it feels like I'm not in the position just yet. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, but once I win this final eliminator and I box for the world title and I get that world title, then I'm going to start making noise. You know what I'm doing. But it just feels like it's not that time just yet.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
To start acting up and start telling people about themselves and whatever. I know, but if someone tries to attack me, I will go in on them. So, I'll watch that. No,
listen, if you're asked a question like I'm asking you now, it's a natural thing. I don't suppose particularly you want to sit here and talk about Froch and Groves, but it's quite... No, I know you don't mind it, but what I'm saying is we're here to talk about your fight, but it's a natural thing. It's your weight. You've got links to that fight, whether you like it or not. Who gives a fuck about mine fucking fight on Channel 5 at fucking City Academy, eh? Who gives a fuck about that when it's fucking Froch and Groves? Why not? No, who gives a fuck, yeah? No, on a serious note, listen, don't worry about that, yeah? I'm getting that P, I'm getting that 6 figures, yeah? We're moving on, yeah? World title very soon, yeah? Have you had an interview with Mick Hennessy? James interviewed him.
Brilliant. Well, you know, it's just round the corner. So, but as I say, it's not my time just yet to run my mouth, but very soon it will be. So shout out to Carl Froch, shout out to George Groves. Put a fight on for the fans, please do.
A massive fight. You'll be there.
DeGALE on Channel 5, eh?
DeGALE and his muggy eliminator. DeGALE and Badou Jack. What's that? A cheese?
Fucking mug, yeah, look at him.
No disrespect, Badou Jack. I know Money Team watches this. No disrespect. Get him over here, though. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Get him in Stonebridge.
You make me laugh.
Get Money Team in Stonebridge.
Here, Stonebridge.
Training in here.
Perfect. No? Perfect. Yeah, get him over here.
Florida be down with that.
You laugh. Florida be down with that. You laugh. You kill me.
All right. Listen, I've got some time to kill. You know, where are you going to take me now?
Where are you going to go? We can go Nando's and go to mine, have a cup of tea, have whatever.
I'm going to Arsenal, Bayern Munich later.
I am as well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Are you really going?
I am.
Well, I'll take you down there.
Oh, sweet. No, I'm going with Jim and the boys.
Fat Jim McDonald and the boys. The McDonald boys, you mugs. No, I'm only joking. They're good. Tom, love you.
Listen, I'll fight for them. I'll take a bullet for them boys, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, don't fuck around, yeah?
You wouldn't take a carrot for me, would you? No, I'm going though. I'm seriously going.
Oh, I am as well.
Well, no, listen, yeah, to be honest, because I've got to drive back through Stonebridge. I've got to wind my windows up. I've got to put a bit of, gigs on or something. Turn off One Direction,
Yeah. I got to turn off One Direction, 100%.
I'll put gigs on. That's all right. That's good. All right, James, listen. Thanks for talking to IFL TV. Have you got anything you want to say to anyone or to your fans? Still have got fans.
Oh, yeah, believe it or not, I have. Believe it or not, I have got fans, but the time's coming very soon.
Shout out your mate, actually. Your mate, Mark Wright. I interviewed him at your last fight, Mark Wright. And this is the first time I've ever spoke to him. He's a diamond.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Mark Wright. Mark's wicked, man. Like, yeah. Diamond. He's a diamond geezer.
He's all right, isn't he? He's not a bad fella, is he? DeGALE, he ain't a bad fella. He ain't a Jono, is he? He's all right, isn't he? Ain't a bad fella, is he?
No, he's sweet. Mark's sweet. Doing his things, doing well.
Listen, thanks for talking to us. Sorry, can't make you fight, but we're in Scotland for Burns and Crawford. But it's one of them things.
What about that muggy lemonade? You gonna make that?
Depends where it is, isn't it? Like if it's in America, we'll have to look at the old bank funds, won't we? See if you can write it into the contract. Ask Big Mick if.
See, we'll bring you over. Trust me, Mick will bring you over.
Mick,
bring him over. Yeah.
Mick, if James, oh no, he's talking to Colin.
Go on.
If James fights in Badou Jack over in America, will you pay for IFL London to come over there?
He's sticking.
He said he might have to.
There you go.
He's laughing, going like that. He's going like that. I might have to. We'll talk numbers in a minute, Mick. That sounds like yes.
Sweet, that's a yes. You're there. If it happens.
How many fans would you have out there? If you had to travel out there?
Well, fucking thousands.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Hatton Mayweather turn.
Hatton Mayweather proper.
Well, it should be you and Leroy. you and your old man, wouldn't it? And I'll bet you mum and dad will make noise and everyone in the MGM and all.
Oh, about 3 people over there. Team Chungy, let's have it, yeah.
All right, listen, thanks for talking to us. Best of luck on the first. And what I'll do is, on the Sunday, I'll ring you up. We'll do a phone interview, if that's all right.
Can't. Oh yeah, you won't be. I don't like phone interviews.
Why?
I don't know, but I have to do it.
You don't have to do it.
No, yeah, whatever. Or on the Monday you can come round or whatever.
I'll come back round. That's it.
Face to face.
That's it. You like phone interviews?
Nah, I hate it when like the
Like
radio
your voice?
up and all that. I don't like
Your voice sounds a bit camp, doesn't it, your one?
Does it?
A little bit.
Alright, whatever. If it sounds camp, it sounds camp. Fuck it, alright.
I'm joking. Now you're probably like, oh, how you doing, geezer?
Yeah, geezer, Jono, let's have it. Fuck it.
Right, Coogan Cassius, James DeGALE, IFL TV. Tune in next Saturday, March the 1st, Channel 5. James DeGALE versus your opponent is?
GEVORG KHATCHIKAN or something. Fuck no. So, yeah? Sweet, done it. Wicked.
Who else is on the card? Lee Haskins?
Lee Haskins.
Huey Fury.
Huey Fury, yeah, so should be alright. Fucking Channel 5, Smuggy, innit? Hey, fucking me on Channel 5, James DeGALE, watch.
At least you're on Channel 5.
Oh, yeah, fucking watch him, that mug. Watch that mug, James DeGALE on Channel 5, fucking.
You can't take the piss out of him, he takes the piss out of himself.
Watch that mug.
Coogan Cassius, James DeGALE, IFL TV, thank you very much.